I'm not sure what happened. I've just loaded the game, and I am in a combat. I am still looking right at that body. Do you think it'll let me level up in the middle of combat? Probably not. Alright. Yeah, we still have enough experience to level up, but I guess it won't let you level up in the middle of combat. Alright, so I guess this power-up video might be a bit longer than some of the other ones. Hopefully this is the only creature here. And these things are annoying, and it goes next. Wow. Alright. Does she have anything that might be able to be effective against this? Because we're about to get... Well, he starts out with the Phantasmal Web and a mirror image. Why do I have a magic vestment available? I shouldn't have a magic vestment available. Did I not cast magic vestment? I might have forgotten to cast magic vestment way back when I buffed, because it looks like Regill doesn't have his magic vestment on. And she doesn't have one either. Alright, so I don't really have anything that can take this thing out right away. It is a 13th level wizard, so I doubt I can slumber it. Well, its will save is only 11. I'll slumber it. It'll get its mirror image. It'll get its what do you call it? Phantasmal web. But let's go up here so I'm right next to it. And then Evil Eye saves. Alright. TaoPaiPai? Yeah, sure. Oh, there's an incubus back there too. That's not all that concerning. Let's start working on these mirror images. Sosiel, let's see if you can demoralize this thing. And move up. Failed to demoralize. Lann. Let's full attack. Which means he can only 5-foot step, but that's alright.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
You're stuck in the Phantasmal Web, but your action was going to be to demoralize anyway. Succeeded. Good. Is that Camellia? Who's this? Oh, that's the Canabrus Crusader. Ember, you're stuck. Hopefully this thing is in range. Alright. It is in range. There we go. Ember is done. And before anything else has a chance to do anything, I need to coup with Camellia. This will provoke from the Incubus, but that's alright. Actually, the Incubus might not be close enough. Good. Thank you. Alright. Good work. Let's turn this off. Demoralize. And then help flank. Well, I guess the Cannabis Crusader is helping the flank.
You won't survive me.
Alright. Let's level up. Zen Archer 9. Alright. So we get Snapshot as at level 9, which means we can now make attacks of opportunity with our bows. Alright. What am I doing with this? Am I just going to keep religion, perception, and stealth and then just slowly advance in mobility? I don't know. I think it's easier for me to get somebody else to be good in religion, like Sosiel, but yeah, I'm struggling with skills. I'm gonna do the original plan, and it's gonna hurt. I think eventually Lann, there will not be room in this party for Lann anymore, but that's not happening yet. But once it does, we're gonna be hurting on these athletics and mobility checks. And I think TaoPaiPai, when we camp out in the world, TaoPaiPai might be able to do the stealth checks, and like Sosiel or somebody else might be able to do the religion check for the rituals. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. So, I think we can get improved critical as a free feat at 10th level. Yeah. Yeah, we can get improved critical as a Zen Archer bonus feat. So that's what we're gonna do at 10th level. Plus, he's using a keen bow anyway, and a keen does not stack with improved critical. But if we find other bows, we would still get the improved critical. So the plan is to take Shake It Off. I've noticed that in this game, this game seems to be much more stringent about being adjacent to one or more of your allies than Kingmaker was. I'm still going to take Shake It Off, though, because it is a good defensive feat if you can use it properly. Getting a +4 bonus on saves is pretty good. And that's it. We are doing the exact same thing with Lann, except we gotta figure out his skills, which is probably going to be maxing out perception and then athletics. So this is the same plan that I had back when we leveled up to 8, but then there were some changes after that, and I don't know. I am struggling with skills. Shake It Off. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Let's look at Sosiel. I like the prospect of being able to craft scrolls, divine scrolls, with the flexibility of being able to of all of the cleric spells. So I'm going to be taking scribe scrolls. That might not be a great decision, but I think it works well for my approach. I was going to have him be the Arcana guy, and I might continue doing that. So let's put more into Arcana. Right now, Regill is our Arcana guy, but I don't know for sure how often Regill will be in the party. Although, it seems like a pretty attractive possibility of keeping him long term. But since I don't know yet, I'm going to put in Arcana. Feat's going to be Scribe Scrolls. Alright. The next one that I know what I'm doing with is Ember. She's going to be taking greater spell penetration. And that's all she gets at this level. Alright, I'm trying to make her our world girl. Was I trying to make her better in Arcana or anything? Oh, I was trying to make her our nature girl too. Just in case. Yeah, let's go nature. And she should be able to take I think she has spell penetration from her mythic level. So she should be able to take greater spell penetration. Yes. Let me see if I can find spell penetration in here. Yeah, so it should be spell penetration. So we already have it, so you can't take it again. Alright. Come on back up. Oh, come on. Alright, greater spell penetration. And she gets second, third, and fourth level spell. Cure Mod? What spells does she already have at second level? Okay. Oh, I wonder if she'll be able to take communal sea invisibility. I hope she can, because that way I don't have to rely on scrolls of it. But yeah, she's gonna take Cure Mod. She doesn't have that spell where you get sneak attack damage. Oh well. Alright, third level. Oh, she does not get Sea Invisibility Communal? Why not? She gets Sea Invisibility, but not Communal. That doesn't make sense. Alright. She has Heroism, she has Cure Serious. Oh, she gets Delay Poison Communal, but I don't think that's a good choice for her. Brave Exhaustion. That's a pretty good debuff. Spell Resistance. Oh, it is Fortitude Partial. I thought there'd be no save on that. But it still becomes Fatigued, even if it makes the save. Remove Blindness. Oh, yeah. It would be nice to have remove blind. Oh, I might need remove disease. If I'm going to be preparing, if I'm going to be traveling without Sela, I might need to have some extra remove diseases in my pocket. And I'm seriously considering rolling without Sela. But remove blindness. That comes up more often. I like the flexibility of not having to rely on Sela for remove disease. So let's do this. 4th level, the idea was to get a fire area effect spell. Volcanic Storm is that. Although it's not all fire. It's only some of it is fire. But it's only 5d6 damage, which averages to 17.5 for a 4th level spell. You know, 5d6 compared to 5d4 with Burning Hands. Let's go ahead and get Volcanic Storm. I mean, Enervation's a pretty good debuff. Cure Critical is definitely used. I might take Cure Critical. I do still have Burning Hands if I really, really, really need it for swarms. Alright, yeah. Let's take Cure Crit. Alright, now these are the two that I am unsure about. Let's do Camellia first. Because Camellia might actually be a long-term party member. Alright, so what does she get at 9th level? She gets expanded spirit enhancement with a +3. Does she get new abilities? No more abilities it looks like. Okay. Trickery, stealth. Oh, her stealth really isn't that good. It's because it's not a class skill. Of course, even if it was a class skill, it would only be 3 higher. Alright, so one thing I'm considering is outflank. Outflank, assuming you have somebody with outflank who is helping you out, then outflank is a +2 attack on all your attacks. I could easily give Sela outflank. I could give Regill outflank. The problem is with Regill, there are so many feats that I want to get with him. So I think I'm going to be more defensive orientated. I'm going to take Blind Fight. It looks like Blind Fight does protect you from the death-stealing gaze of Nabasaus. Although that's yet to be determined. Because Lann is not taking the penalty from his negative level, but it says he has a negative level, but it doesn't give him the negative level as a condition, so I don't know. So even without this, you gain immunity to gaze attacks part. You still have the reroll if you miss because of concealment. And we've been fighting a lot of things that have concealment. So even if this immunity to gaze attacks doesn't work properly, this is still a reasonable feat to take anyway. It might not be great, but it's still pretty good. So I'm going to take improved Blind Fight. So that means Seal will probably take Blind Fight, and I didn't take improved Blind Fight, I just took Blind Fight. Or something like that. Anyway, we got to look at Regill, because I need to take a look at his classes and what they're giving him. Specifically, what his Hell Knight is giving him. Alright. Gives him the ability to smite chaos. Right now he can only do that once per day. And when you smite chaos, you get extra damage on your attack rolls, which would be equal to his Hell Knight level. So if I continue taking Hell Knight levels, then I would get extra damage on each attack, and he's a 2-weapon fighter, so he gets a bunch of attacks. You can get another smite at 4th level, and you get another smite at 7th level, and another smite at 10th level. At 7th level, all attacks are counted as being lawful as far as overcoming damage reduction. That could be important. Infernal Armor. You gain some constant resistance plus an additional +2 bonus on persuasion. And what is this? That's interesting. I don't know how often you can use it. Maybe it's constant. If that's constant, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't think it is. Alright, he gets the armor training. He also gets armor training as fighter, but not as frequently. Bonus against compulsions, which improves. And then you'd also pick up a bonus against either fear or charm. And then finally the last one here. So it's kind of like favorite enemy with rangers, but with, those 3 conditions and saves. Alright, I use this ability to make things frightened instead of shaken. That's interesting. Gain a 2nd discipline, and then a 3rd discipline. Now, I remember these disciplines weren't all that impressive to me. I remember looking at these and they're like, okay. His save is never going to be great. So anything that depends on saves is diminished. So, like, command is pointless. I already have fearsomeness. That's something. Again, it's save based, so it's very much diminished. Uh, 1 hour mount. Mounts are pretty cool, but I don't know if I want to try to get into that in this game. Especially since the mount is a wolf. I mean, a wolf will die, like, instantaneously. Doing ability damage, doing charisma ability damage to the other creatures is generally less than effective. Oh no, this isn't charisma damage, it's I deal damage as a standard action, touch attack standard action, and deal a little bit of damage. And a will save to become staggered. So this is basically the will save to become staggered, and it's save dependent, so that's kind of pointless. And yeah, there's probably some Some of these domains probably have reasonable domain powers, but I don't know what they are at this moment, and I don't want to look into it. So, to me, one of the biggest things of being a Hell Knight are these disciplines, and for the game I'm playing, fearsomeness is really the only one that appeals to me. So, that's his order. So, I don't really see much point of continuing to get a second discipline, of continuing to get a third discipline. Now, continuing to get additional Smite Chaos and additional abilities with Smite Chaos, the faster progression of armor training. This is cool, but not all that great. I think I would much prefer getting bonus fighter feats, bonus combat feat, bonus combat feat. We missed the bonus combat feat there, but bonus combat feat, bonus combat feat. We need to take a ton of feats with Regill. Still gets armor training. He gets weapon training. We're never going to get up to 20th level because we already have 3 levels of Hell Knight, so we're never going to get that high. We're never going to get this high. But I think just because there are so many feats that I want to take, I'm going to go fighter. Alright. So, he's definitely persuasion. And he's kind of my Arcana guy right now, at least. So yeah, let's do that. Alright. So since I didn't take Outflank, I'm not going to take Outflank with him. I mean, there are just so many feats I want to take. I think I'm going to take improved 2-weapon fighting and a defensive feat. The question is, do I want the defensive feat to be blind fight, or do I want it to be shake it off? I think I'm going to take shake it off. Yeah, I'm going to take shake it off. And a bonus combat feat, I can take improved 2-weapon fighting. Oh, I want Cornugon Smash. Crap. Yeah, I want Cornugon Smash. So it looks like I'm not taking any defensive feats with him. And improved 2-weapon fighting is fine. Alright. Let's go with that. That'll do it. Thanks for tuning in. We resume next time. Sayonara.